Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Hunter Elliott here with Range Hot, and we're doing a little bit of a video on therapy. And here I stand with a piece of pine that I'm in love with, and the chainsaw that I'm in love with, and a pile of busted pine. And y'all are probably wondering, what in the hell are you talking about? Well, a lot of times wood can't go to the sawmill off the job. If that's the case, because it's got to be cut shorter than the mill will accept, or it's got to be blocked down, or if it's imperfect or whatever, there's a lot of times that wood can't go to the sawmill. For instance, this was a pretty big pine that we cut down, but it was close to a house. And my buddy Les, he's an arborist, he was climbing it and it had to come down in chunks. And so it's too short to go to the sawmill, so you know, you hate to see it go to waste. You don't want to take something like this to the dump, so I'll bring it to the house and therapy with it. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Just like going to the ranges therapy, cutting wood, splitting wood is very therapeutic to me as well. I enjoy that. So, you know, let's talk about that a little bit. I'm going to slice a couple cookies off of this right now, a couple blocks, and then talk about just life in general. So, let's see if this old 44 will start. Old Metal Tag 044 for the record. One of my most favorite chainsaws in the world. Oh, she's cold. Come on, girl. So, that was very therapeutic. And that brings me to another point. If you're cutting wood, like I say, you know, you wouldn't want to burn pine in your house, but this is going to be a second part of my therapeutic part of this video. I'm going to probably get a little long-winded, so if you need to get up and get a beer, a glass of bourbon, or a Coca-Cola or whatever, you should have done that before you started the damn video, but there's a pause button down there. Hit that. Y'all ain't going to want to miss none of this. It's just amazing. Pearls of wisdom. It's probably mostly bullshit, but anyway. Get a good cant hook. You saw how, you know, you get close to the deck, you don't ever want to stick the snout of your bar in the dirt because dull. So Get close to the deck, get you a pretty good cant hook, roll that thing over one time, finish cutting it. So we got the cookies done, and another really good tool is a hookaroon. I use this a lot. I mean, it's a back saver. You know, I bring this over here to the chopping block. Come on. I'm going to start with the small one first because why not? Now, a lot of people are going to tell you about splitting wood, and everybody's got an opinion. If you ask 5 people, you'll get 7 different opinions on how to split wood. I recommend a hydraulic log splitter because that's easy, but I don't have one. So I bought this Fiskars splitting axe. It's not a felling axe. It's a splitting axe. And I'm gonna tell you what, y'all, when you're just busting wood, it makes all the damn difference in the world. So let's get this busted up a little bit and we'll talk some about life. So this is brand new dead pine, and it's pretty wet. So I don't know how well it's gonna split, but I'm gonna tell you, y'all, this damn splitting axe is like magic. Because I'm old, I like to use this hookaroon to get my little pieces here and pile them up. All right. I might have got a little ambitious with this, y'all. It's pretty thick. But I'm gonna see what's what. I ain't gonna pick it up and put it on that damn chopping block. All right. There she goes. Believe it or not, I enjoy this. The doctor says got to get exercise. And I think this is a fine way to do it. I'm a little winded because I'm old, fat, but it's good for you. And it's kind of mindless work. And so when you're out here, I mean, it's outside, so you're not inside in the conditioned air, the heat, staring at a damn TV. I mean, at least you're outside. It's pretty, it's cool. working with my hands. I'm sure a lot of people follow my channel work with their hands, and to me, get a lot of satisfaction out of that. Now, we're just coming up with some busted pine, but there's a reason. And I'm gonna tell you what, if y'all ain't got a damn hookaroon, I'm gonna tell you what, short of buying a wood splitter and hiring some help, that machine saves your back, tool rather. So, y'all, it's like I said, I get a lot of enjoyment out of this. You know, I mean, I'm old. It's good for your heart. I come out here for an hour or two and split pine. In my mind, you know, harvesting a tree is not unlike harvesting an animal. You know, you go out and you harvest an animal and you eat it and you pay the respects to that animal. You know, when you harvest a tree, its circumstances dictate it can't go to the sawmill. This still means you can't respect that life. So I bring it to the house, cut it up into blocks or cookies, whatever y'all used to hearing them. I call them, where I come from, we call them blocks. But everybody I know calls them cookies, so I'm trying to get with the program, which probably ain't gonna work. Cut them up into blocks, bust it up into pieces, and when we get a pretty good couple piles, then what we do is we get a big old fire together. Get a nice bottle of bourbon, invite some of your friends over, and you know, you hang out, and you talk about life, and you talk about what's going on in your life, and it brings a lot of satisfaction and a lot of therapy. So I got a lot of time out of just this one piece of wood. I get to spend time blocking it up, bucking it up, busting it, burning it with friends and fellowshipping and having some adult beverages, which is never a bad idea if you're into that. If you're not, that's cool too. So I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling. But the other day I was out here and I was busting up some blocks, and I said, you know, I have such a damn good time doing this. I'm gonna make a video about it, and it's gonna be long, and probably not a lot of folks are gonna watch it, but that's okay too, because this video is in a way therapy. So life is tough, man. Life is hard. You got to be able to keep yourself centered and keep yourself happy. You're the only one that can make yourself happy. Can't nobody else do it for you. So you find these little devices in your life that bring you enjoyment, like going to the range, shooting a match, running a chainsaw, burning a fire with friends. Candy's making some sort of gesture that I can't say on Facebook or YouTube, but it was dirty in nature. Yeah, that too. And you have these things in your life that you love, and so when things are shit, you can think about, well, when I get home, I'm gonna go to the range, or I'm gonna split some wood, or have some friends over, you know, cook a good meal. And those are the things that I use as devices to get me through when times are shit. But don't get me wrong, my life is good. I'm a very happy individual. But, you know, sometimes things get a little aggravating, get a little frustrated. And you got to have that release. So anyway, I'm rambling like hell. But, you know, I love y'all. All y'all like my family. I swear, and I get a lot of enjoyment out of this. So, you know, let me know what you think. What devices do you use to help get through the times when they're shit? What do you do to look forward to? What do you have in your life that you look forward to doing when you're doing something that you don't want to be doing? Let me know. Let me know what you think. Good, bad, right, or wrong. So anyway, that's all I got. Y'all take care. Be safe.